Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League 2 Premier League here with Bath City, sat in third, 75 points after 38 games. We are 6 points behind Southend, who have actually played an extra game, and 9 points behind Rochdale, who's played the same amount of games as us. Today we do come up against Halifax, who are down in 22nd, but you see their recent run of form, 3 wins and 2 draws in 5 games, could cause us some trouble, along with the fact they are playing that 5-3-2 that I just hate coming up against. Um, Probably playing almost a full strength lineup, although I'm looking to continue to get Diot some game time. So here come on there for Jordan Alves, which seems the perfect sort of swap in our team. Diot does very well on the attack, not so well defensively. After his great game last time, we are going to bring on Avoki and then bring Windsor out on the left, leaving Pete to the bench, who does need to get some more game time really to ensure he's match fit. Batting a pass out the back. I do debate bringing Byron on. I do debate bringing Orsi on. Warrior has done absolutely brilliant. So he's actually going to come on for Jordan Tilson this game. A bit of a different change. Tilson's normally a mainstay within our squad, within our team. One of our better, more experienced players. But Warrior played brilliant last time. And I do like White as a loan signing. He's done very well since coming into our team. Although he won't be here much longer. But Warrior started to demand to leave after I brought White in and he wasn't really playing. And I don't want to lose a player like Warrior, who is still reasonably young. I think he's 23 and still has time to improve. I don't want to lose a player like that just for the sake of playing a lone player for the running of the final 5 to 10 games we have left. Halifax today playing a formation I'd probably look towards if we do get promoted this season. I know we're going to have to be defensively sound in League Two because I don't know how much we're going to score, but we will see what sort of change and signings I can make to my lineup. A poor tackle there by Warraher, but luckily Halifax have kept the ball on the attack. They played out wide and Crow's really wide, and somehow Batten has let that ball go over him to Bondo, and we find ourselves 1-0 down to Halifax. I said this could be a struggle, and it really could be. They're on a good run of form, Halifax, trying to push themselves out of relegation, And Crow was just so wide, hugging that touchline. No one was there with him, and Batten just nowhere near the ball. And that is a poor start here for Bath, finding ourselves 1-0 down within the first 15 minutes of the game. So it's all going to be about how can we fight back here, how many chances we can create. But this is going to be a tough game, and I can already feel it. As Halifax slowly build on their chances, Bath here winning a corner. Jenkins Davies steps over it. Cross comes in, a flick on, and we hit the bar. Starting with the Halifax keeper who clears it. Avoki tries to win it, just falls back to the Halifax defence, and they restart. And look at their team, chopping and changing positions, moving around. They always seem to have an open player. But that doesn't matter. When Windsor plays the ball like that to Jenkins Davies that wide, poor ball really from Jenkins Davies, and it goes out. And that was an opportunity there, wasted by Jenkins Davies. Johnson plays it short to Hayes Green. And you can see where they're attacking. It's their wide players who are really giving them that outlet. And that's what they look for again on the left-hand side. Bondo's drifted wide from that centre striker position. Cuts inside. And a good save by Casagrande there. But it leads to this corner from Halifax. Wilson now will swing this in towards the back post. It is headed clean, but falls as far. And that was an unbelievable shot. Oh, cannons off the bar and cleared by Bath. But we are under quite a lot of pressure here in this first half. Bateman now, back to Crow. Crow to Turner Cook. Crow, look at him. He's so far wide that he's practically stood off the pitch. But the ball falls through to Casagrande now. Here, play it short to Parcell. Out wide to Georgiou now. Down the line to Windsor. What can Windsor do? Give the ball away, that's what you can do. And a direct pass, and he's got to be offside Bondo. Surely, ref. The flag does go up. That definitely looked offside to me. But Bondo's looking lively at the start of this match for Halifax. We are getting chances, Bath. We're not getting completely dominated. But we've not had anything really concrete yet, and that's the worry. All the concrete highlights are going Halifax's way. So our chances might be half chances. Let 7 shots, 3 on target. 0.73 XG. Nothing to show for it in this first half. But it's still going to be all to play for, I'm sure, in the second half. And it will all be about how we can manage this game. Can we nick a goal just before half time? Ball played in. Easy clear, but Georgiou steps forward to win it. To Windsor. Back to Georgiou again now. They're going to have to play backwards to pass out. Out wide now to Evan Jones. Diot's down the line. Back to Evan Jones. Back to Diot again. What can Diot do? Jones and Diot linking up really well. Diot gets the ball in. Header straight at Johnson. But that's better there. Ball forward to Bondo. It's won by Batten. Jenkins Davies to Warraher to pass out. Coming up to half time now. Can Bath get one more chance this half? Into Windsor. Jenkins Davies makes a good run. Windsor ignores him. He's not going to take on all those men. But he can win the ball back there. Windsor robs it. Warraher. Where can he go? Jenkins Davies to Afoki. Out wide to Evan Jones now. Back to Batten. Is there going to be another chance? The ball's to Windsor. He's going to whip that in deep to Afoki. And another decent chance wide of the goal. We're not playing bad at all. I'm going to go slightly more attack in the second half. But no subs at half time. We really need to pile the pressure on now. This team are low down the table for a reason. They must be known to concede. And with the chances we've had, we definitely should have scored a goal this game. Ball played to Crow. Back to his defence now. Long ball easily going to be collected by Casagrande. Can Bath City build a chance from here? Short to pass out, wide to Georgiou. Here go down the line to Windsor. Cuts inside nicely there, driving towards goal. Poor effort really, poor shot. Never going to trouble the keeper. And Johnson's going to go long. Pass out needs to win that. He does, down to Warraher. Out to White. 10 minutes into the second half, we're still creating good chances. Nothing to show for it. At some point, surely, we're going to break down our opposition. First player sub off is going to be Windsor, for Peak. We're going to look Orsi for Paco Evoki. Georgiou's looking tired as well, so Keto's going to have to come on. Actually, I'm going to go Byron. Do I want Byron at left back or at centre back? I think I'd rather have it that way round. Byron coming in centre back, pass out to left back. Peak and Orsi on up top for Bath. Hopefully to create some more chances. Next sub now here, Jenkins Davies. I didn't put Beardmore on the bench. That's already a poor mistake. Diop for Alves though. Will be the next one. Jenkins Davies going to have to see out the game, to be honest. Parsal next, making way for Keto Diawa. That's all my subs used. I'm going to go very attacking. I'm also going to demand more from my team. For these final 15 minutes, we have to get a goal. The opportunities we've had to not get a goal. This could be really poor. This is definitely a game we should have won already, to be honest. We should easily be 2-1 up. Instead, we find ourselves 1-0 behind with a couple of minutes to go. And that might be how the game ends. Unless we see one more chance here. Hayes Green to clear it. It falls now to Evan Jones. Forward to Batten. Batten into Alves now. Alves forward to Jenkins Davies. Warraher now. Picks up the ball out wide towards Peak. Peak can keep that in as well. Plays it back to Keto. Who can he find? Warraher. Alves. What a save. What a save. Oh. How's he saved that? We've had some unbelievable chances, and how the ball hasn't ended up in the back of the net, I really don't know. Surely now, thankfully. And even that, to be honest, the keeper should have saved. Jenkins-Davies down the centre of the goal. Keeper should have saved it. Orsi does wonderfully down on that wing. Manages to cut inside here. I think he makes the defender. Plays it. Jenkins-Davies takes a touch. That defender should have blocked it. And that was basically straight at the keeper. How that's not been saved, I do not know. And we're going to have to push for a goal. And the only way to do it is to really push my team on. And I'm going to do that. We're going to do that for the final couple of minutes. Everything at our opponents. But that is it. That's full time, surely. 1-0. Poor, 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 to be honest. Just can't finish our dinner sometimes, Bath. And that's what we really, really struggle with. How we didn't win that game. Some of the chances we had. It's ridiculous. And first and second have secured their playoff spots as a minimum so far. And we now still find ourselves 8 points behind Southend. We have a game in hand. And 11 points behind Rochdale. So we're bound for playoffs, surely. We're up against Sutton next to our 4th. So it's a big game. Their run of form's not been too great. So hopefully we can counter on that and get a run of form going. But it looks like we are bound just for the playoffs this season. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like. Please do subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.